Understanding my community, the village of Lawton. Lawton is located in Michigan in the southwest corner. We are a small town population-wise, however, geographically very large. Most of our community is consisted of either farming, our two major industries, or food service. Farming in particular with our agriculture such as beans, corns, and grapes. We have Honey Bear, which brings in a lot of our Hispanic population, and Welch's made up a lot of our jobs. However, they have downsized recently and therefore do not provide many opportunities for that. We have community and school events. Most of our community will come in and support our school events such as football and in particular homecoming. We have Girls on the Run 5K event. We are the host for all schools within our county, and so our community will come out to rally for the girls and support them. We have a couple of different festivals and parades that the school and the community will be a part of, along with our Blue Devil Bash, which is a fundraiser for our athletics. Our community will come through and support our athletic in that way. We have our kindergarten circus, which has been around for a long time. We have our elementary sing-along during Christmas time, our Blue Devil Dash that our elementary is a part of, along with our carnival. Both of them, the Blue Devil Dash is a fundraiser, and the carnival is an incentive that our community will come out to help support. As far as social action goes, we have two major restaurants, the Big T and the Decoy, are two restaurants that we will bring in a lot of our revenue for our community. And I've noticed that new restaurants do not do well because of the change is not handled. However, in the long run, the community will come around and support. As far as population goes, we are a small town. However, we have increased 1.3% since 2000. A lot of our population lives in the urban areas with more females than males, and the average age would be 37.6. If you look at our population of 25 years or older, we have our high school and diplomas or higher, which is consisted of the majority of our population, with a bachelor's degree, which is very less, and then our graduate professional degree, which is even smaller, with about 7.6% unemployed. Most of our population is consisted of Caucasian, with our Hispanic community as well that comes for our agriculture and our industry such as Honey Bear, and 2.7% is other. Most of our community does not practice a religion. However, recently we have put in a new church called the New Community Church at our middle school on Sundays. This, I feel, might change this number in the next couple of years. Language is primarily English. However, with our Hispanic community, Spanish is also prevalent. We have 400 students in just grades K through 5. This does not include our preschool, our alternative ed, middle school, and high school. We have about 80 students who come from surrounding areas because we are a school of choice, and the majority of our students ride the bus to school. As far as building relationships with our community members, we have different ways that our school and district will do that. We have our Superintendent's Corner, which is his website and Twitter. We have a district newsletter, which is on our district website, but it is also mailed to the residents of Lawton. Our elementary principal, has a Twitter page. We also have a Facebook page for our entire district, and then our school website. The town next door, Pawpaw, has a courier leader, which will provide information from Lawton and surrounding areas that will be sent out. We also use television, the news, the newspaper, and definitely social media as a source to communicate. As far as community groups, we have a couple different clubs. We have a Miracle Camp. We have a Delta Kappa Gamma, which is a small alumni group that was in that sorority. They recently, the past 2 years, have donated to a new teacher. We are getting a couple of new teachers every year, and so they will help out a new teacher. We have a couple of different churches. One that I mentioned earlier was the New Community Church. We have the Lawton Public Library and the Heritage Community Center. The Community Center is a place where a lot of events are held. There is also a museum in the basement which showcases and represents the history of Lawton. We also have a Michigan Central Railroad depot. It is not used currently for our Amtrak, but it is a place for events as well. We have a Lawton Education Foundation, which donates for our Follow Your Dream, and then a couple of different groups that donate during holiday time. As far as our community, we have within our school, we have Girl and Boy Scouts, our National Honor Society, and our PTO. All of the groups that have been mentioned so far within our community and school have a low impact. We also have a high impact within our school board, our administration, our teachers, and our community that will come to our school board meetings and provide information and feedback for our policy, curriculum, and textbooks. As far as leadership goes, there are a couple of different influential people. We have a couple of major families who are a part of our agriculture business and our industry businesses, as well as our food service businesses. We also have our administrators that are all influential as far as the school goes and major decisions within the community. And those who are influenced would be the teachers, the students, the parents, and the community members. Some of their characteristics that they have as leaders, they communicate through the entire district and village through social media and other resources. Our superintendent is very active and visible within our community, which supports the trust that our small community has for him. He is a former principal and a teacher and coach of many years, and so as a small community, we are able to trust him with the big and large decisions he has for our village and our school district. We have several of our business and agricultural families that will support our school, and our administration is super hardworking, passionate, knowledgeable, dedicated, and personable. Our economic conditions, we have our household income, which is about $44,000. Our average house value is $94,000. Like I said, our unemployed is 7.6%, but it is decreased from 2000. And our average travel time to work is 21.5 minutes. This is attributed to the fact that we have several larger towns and cities around us that a lot of our community will go and travel to work. We have about 14.8% living in poverty, with our property taxes about $2,402. Most of our land use is for agriculture, manufacturing, transportation, warehousing, which is a smaller part, food service, and public administration. With our Lawton Village clerk is a large part of our decision making in Lawton Village. As far as political structure, we have a couple different aids to our districts. Our state sources, which is our state aid membership, our at-risk, our special education, and our teacher technology. We have a federal source, which is consisted of the Title I, the Title II, the administrative outreach. We have a Van Buren County ISD who provides income as well, and then our local sources with our property taxes and then our athletic as well. As far as district buildings, we have a new middle school, which was built in 2004. Our old high school was reconstructed and refurbished in 2005, and then our new sports complex and related facilities were built in 2006. We have property taxes as a part of our revenue in the state school aid. That consists of 86% of our general revenue as a district. As far as social tensions go, we are a small town, and so we either know everybody or we accept all. There is no gang or racial discrimination, and we do have migrant and Hispanic families that come for our agriculture and our industries. We are accommodating through our bilingual specialists through our county ISD. We also send home letters in Spanish in order to build communication within our families. And then we do have cliques within because we are so small. However, there is a zero tolerance for bullying. Those I've noticed that have a higher status tend to be more prevalent and active within the community in the school district. As far as extra sources of information, we have our school board meeting minutes, our Village of Lawton website, and a phone book is mailed to all of our residents. We have government information for our Lawton and our small village government as well. We have a school district website where you can find the annual reports, general fund reports, staff directory, and district information, and then our Lawton Public Library as well. As far as power structures go, we have a Board of Education, which is put into communities within our school district. We have communities within each educational level. We have community members, parents, educational staff, and administrative staff who are all a part of our large decisions and discussions, such as our school improvement plan, and we are always asking for feedback from our community, who is asked by our administrators. We also have an evaluation that is completed by our community members who attend events at our school as well. As far as multicultural issues, we have the Michigan Central Railroad Depot, who offers fish on Fridays during Lent. We also send home reports in Spanish, once again, to support and communicate with our families. We provide a translator through our ISD during conferences and events at our school. We also encourage families to share cultural experiences within the classroom, and then our dress code is prevalent to our middle school and high school as well. As far as power structure goes, we have about 49.2% Republican and 49.7% Democratic, very 50-50-ish. We have our school board, our superintendent, principal, and curricular director, and educators who are part of that power structure. And our district really works closely with our community to make these decisions. In specific, we have sent out surveys through email through our community members and our parent-student surveys. Those are each examples that you see on the screen, as well as opportunities to express opinions at board meetings. We provide feedback or allow for feedback through evaluations after events at our school. We do personal interviews during registration for our school, and then our district has polled our community to find their perceptions in order to use these opinions to develop a plan. And that is about the Village of Lawton.